I just woke up in the morning here at this rest area in this township in Ohio. Wills Township, Ohio, something like that. The game plan is, Tucker, just like that. Getting ready to have my cup of coffee this morning. Doesn't look like anybody's whatever. I don't know how any of this works, so let's do it up. I'm gonna start slow and steady and get my coffee brewing. Don't be too concerned. I got all the windows open, door props, because that window doesn't open. One of the little incidents about my car here. Anyhow, measure the amount of water we're going to need. Oh, looks like someone's watching. Hello. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here, or even how to see. There's got to be a way to see the comment. What's that button do? To start at highlights. Okay, so I don't need the highlights. All right, it looks like we lost them. They aren't too interested in making coffee here in the coffee car. But that shit in the morning. Ooh, that. No, can't rotate while I'm doing it, I suppose. I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh, there we go. Let's see what that does. Okay, well, maybe I'll start showing messages once I start getting them, if I get them. I'm not sure how that works. Give that some time to warm up. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. The 0 followers that are with me right now, but I hope if you're seeing this, you're having a blessed day. I'm going to focus on starting my day the right way by giving thanks to the Creator for all the beautiful things in this world. The gifts that we look over are the most important ones. The earth beneath our feet, the air and the wind in our face, the 4 directions. We are blessed to be here. And I am blessed to be able to have the ability to make coffee inside my camper car. Hey, hello there, James. I appreciate having you, buddy. This is my first live, man. I'm kind of stepping through it awkwardly, but making some coffee this morning. I'm glad to have you. Got some water heating up. I'm going to go ahead and use my French press. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, man. Noah, you're awesome. How you doing there? John and Sab and Luke. Hey, what's up, guys? Awesome, man. I'm just making my coffee this morning. Going to use that French press. I was just giving thanks as I sit here and kind of wake up and get my stuff together. It takes a few minutes. Again, no concerns. I got all the windows open, doors propped. Hello there, Brittany. Hey, it's good to hear from you. I'm really happy to have all you guys along. Experiencing this adventure. What really motivated me to rip out the passenger seat and put this little setup here with the bench and the cooking area is the fact that no rest areas have good coffee, ever. I'm traveling to Falling Waters, Pennsylvania to check out a house over a waterfall. Hey bro, what's up? Pratt, hi XD. Wow, awesome. It's good to have all you guys here. You're in Indiana? Awesome. I'm in Ohio right now in this township, a couple hours away from our destination. It seems like it's going to be fun. My AI assistant Al suggested this place. I didn't even look at pictures or anything. I want to be surprised with you guys when we get there. Good day, brother. It's good to have you. Yo, doggy, big dog, Bass, what's up? Elbow there. You're like you're really good, Scott. I'm the best, am I? Oh, wow, I used to work at Dave & Buster's, and there was 2 Scots, and they told me I was the evil one. I think the other one was just too pure. That's what they. Well, not evil. He was too good. He ended up being management, if that says anything. I hope you have a great day too. I'm really excited to have all you guys here. Give me some company while I make my coffee. It could be the most boring part of the day. In North Carolina, awesome. Atlanta, sweet. What do you get? You guys drinking coffee this morning? Homeless? No, can't say that one because the tone and everything. But no, I'm not homeless. I'm actually traveling across the country doing the next right thing to the best of my ability. I ripped the back seat out of this Dodge Avenger here, put a foam mattress in. I ripped the passenger seat out and I made a bench so I can store my kitchen equipment and then have kitchen equipment where the seat used to be. I got a gym membership to wash up. I DoorDash, Spark Drive, Instacart in my Next Right Things playlist. There's some side work that I've done for good friend Sally. Oh, I didn't read your comment. I must have missed it, TB. Sorry about that, brother. I'm new to this, man. I love coffee too. No Dodge Avengers are so. Yeah, this Dodge Avenger too. The Galactic Avenger has gotten me there, man. It's amazing, and especially. Yeah, they're awesome. Hello, man. Yeah, I'm awesome. I appreciate that. I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel so awesome. Looks like our water's up to temp though. Little toot. Get it going. Now that the water's heated up to temp, go ahead and fill up this. I apologize, guys, if I don't read all of your comments or respond. I'm like new to this, and I'm also trying to figure out what I'm doing. This is my first live broadcasting myself. I utilized it to share some of my music video thing and the Bunny Blues and some other stuff. And I just made a coffee talk, which was really cool. No, I won't. Yeah, that's the whole premise of having this set up over here, is so that I can do it safe. I probably shouldn't have been holding the cup. You're right. I actually met a woman staying at the pier at St. Pete. Beautiful area, but beautiful place, by the way. If you're ever in St. Pete and you need a place to stay, if you go to the rest area, the southern rest area on the bridge, there's you go to the pier to the right or the rest area to the left. Go to the right, and there's a bunch of places with palm trees, the park right there. But anyway, I met this nice woman that actually had that problem in a Ford Explorer. She was traveling around and she was making coffee in her lap, and she had third-degree burns in her lap. It was horrible. I am going across well, not across the country. Right now I'm headed to Pennsylvania, to these waterfalls with a house built over it, and then I'm going to Pennsylvania to visit some friends for 4th of July, then to Tennessee to do the Next Right Thing, help out Misled Utopia. My Bob is setting up cameras for his father at his father's property. I'm going to help him out with that, check the property out. And then I'm not sure where from there. Where should I head from Tennessee when I get there about the 12th to the 15th, 16th? I'm thinking about heading west. What happened to the car? Oh, I ripped the passenger. Yeah, I ripped the passenger seat out, ripped the back seat out, made it a camper-car, man. Yeah, I'm free, man. I'm feeling free. You know, and the big thing is giving ourselves the medicines that we need, man. Like, it might not be the typical medicine, but I really needed to set myself free. I was feeling anxious, depressed, full of grief, constant reminders of my brothers and father and mother and grandmother, and you know, and my cousin's 1 year from passing had just come up, and there was a lot of I was digesting a lot of grief, and the constant reminder wasn't helping. So I jumped into the car, and I'm doing the next right thing to my best of my ability on the budget I'm on. You know, with DoorDash and Instacarting. I do still work, yeah, DoorDash, Instacart, and you know, you can't really consider what I did at Sally's the last time work because I didn't get paid. That was more of a donation. The time before that, I made a couple $100 to go there. It was supposed to be to put in a sink and a toilet when I went there the first time, but I ended up tearing the whole bathroom apart, as you can see in my shorts. The next right thing to completely redo this bathroom, they charged for $5,000 to destroy. Anyway, let me get to putting the coffee in here, at least get it steeped. As I sit here and run my mouth, I'm a little excited. I appreciate having you guys all here. Put about 2, I think, of these is what I put last time, maybe 3. What do you think? 3 scoops in that amount of hot water? Anybody have a recommendation? Please Uber in it. Yeah, that'd be awesome, right? If I think I can get away with it, you could lounge around in the back. The funny thing, it's not as comfortable as you think driving around. My brother drove my car Rob from Misled Utopia, my spiritual brother, drove my car while I was down there visiting him, and I had to be in the back, and it's kind of, it could be, for, it could be a little wishy-washy. Yeah, would you jump in? Seriously, come on, guys. Would you get into an Uber that had a bed in the back seat, and I could make you like quesadillas up here while we drive? How awesome would that be? I think so. 3 scoops in that. What do you guys think? Is that enough for like about 20 ounces? That's probably way too damn much. Anyway, we're gonna let that steep for a while. I'm really enjoying chatting with you guys today. I'm glad I did this. Maybe we'll start a morning thing where I can make my coffee and have you guys with me. That'd be great. At the junkyard, huh? Enzo, what's at the junkyard, brother? 6. Enzo, what do you want to see, buddy? I'm losing track of where the thing is because I'm trying to make my coffee and chat with you guys. Anyhow, six scoops. Okay, 6 scoops. Now, oh yeah, that's right, dude. I'm talking to you right now, and I'm not even paying attention to what I just asked. 6 scoops. I put 3 in, man. There's only 20 ounces. That should be good enough. It's already starting to get a little darker, as you can tell. It takes a little bit. I really do kind of like it kind of stout. 347 scoops. It's hard for me to see the names but 347 scoops, great idea. You could stick the spoon straight up in it. I think it'd be amazing. Then you know it's good. More scoops, he says. Nah, I'm good with just 3 scoops. That's good enough. I don't need to be about. He wants 6 scoops. Yeah. Well, maybe if you ever have coffee with me in the morning, we'll meet at a rest area. I'll put 6 scoops in it for you. Yeah, I think that's too many too. Maybe 300. Hey, 300 might be all right. Anyway, God, it's great having you guys here today. I was just giving thanks to all these beautiful things in the world that people look over. When I started, got a little excited chatting with you guys, but today I'm going to focus on giving thanks to the necessities that I'm given, that I look over on a daily basis. This wind in my face, the sun that shines and invigorates me and gives life to this world, the plants and animals that give their lives for my sustenance, and the ability to understand and respect that is all a blessing. We look past these things, we look past all these necessities that we're given because they're there, right? They're readily available. And as humans, when things are readily available, right, we take them for granted. So I guess my thought process for the day is to kind of keep that in mind and know that I'm given everything I needed, and everything else is extra. I don't put myself in pain, stress. Oh, awesome, man. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate you too, brother. These are actually gifts that I was given by a great man that became a father figure of mine. He wasn't my biological father. He was a great man, though, and he gave me a lot of Native American wisdom through his culture and his love and his opened arms. I became really close with his when I was younger, and we became brothers. I called myself a Klingon for years because I just never left, but I became part of the family, and Al treated me like his son until the day he passed, and I was blessed for that. He gave me all this knowledge, this understanding. That's the traditional teaching. It's the basis of what the Native Americans do to honor Creator, give thanks in the morning for these things. You did no good. Maybe did I not do no good? I know a lot of people do, because that's the thing. We take it for granted, right? Like we have it. It's like being with somebody every day. We love them, and we adore them, and then after 10 years of being with them every single day, it's like it's not a thing. That's just ours. We just have it, and then one day it's gone, and we're like in shock. Like, well, and then that's where retrospect comes in and really gets you, because you look back and you realize what you had and how you didn't value it. And the only way to actually move forward and to grow realize that you need to value these things in the moment. Think about that. Where would you be without these people and these things, without the air in your lungs that we just don't think about when we stress about the money we're not making and all these other things. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, Joe. Jay, I am the best, huh? I appreciate you. Let's give thanks to new words. Alan Smoke. He's the one that gave me this knowledge and this ability to be the man that I am. He's on his journey to fertile hunting grounds, and he's with us every step of the way through his knowledge and love, and through how he's tended to me as a son, despite the fact that I'm just a sucking white guy, as the boys would pick on me and say. Very lucky to have been integrated into that and treated as family to such great men. Yeah, it's awesome to have you guys all along. Coffee's almost ready. Did a bad job, huh? Me? Whatever. Doing my best, the best I can with what I got, brother. I hope you're doing good. Any suggestions for me to do better? I'd appreciate that. Let's see what we can do here with our coffee. It is about time. It looks about dark enough, huh? Give it a little squishy. Oh, that looks good. That's it for another minute or so. The sideways mirror. Oh, that was for me putting up the thing last night. I must have hit it. Thanks. I appreciate the prayers, Joe. My heart's with you too, brother. I'll be giving thanks for having you guys as I travel throughout the day. This has been a blessing. Like I said, my first live with me talking. I'm kind of feeling awkward and weird, so I appreciate you interacting. The comments are amazing. To have people along on this journey is great. To reflect on these things and these great people I've had. It's an amazing gift. Al and Rob and Steve were amazing human beings, and they knew who I am, and they gave me the ability to give these gifts of understanding, to even have this gift of understanding. There's a blessing right there we take for granted. Thank you, Creator, for giving me the ability to understand and digest the way you communicate with me. Because Creator communicates with us through the way that His creation plays out before us. All we got to do is slow down and listen. And that's a big gift that Al gave me. Slow down, slow and steady, nice and easy. As the big dog would say, nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. But that was his quirky BS. Yeah, man. Keep it simple, right? Yeah, slow and steady. That was Al's big thing, man. Slow and steady. Slow down. Let's come together and talk about what makes us similar in our journey. Let's not squabble over the things that make us different. He was a great man. He had a lot of wisdom and a lot of love in his heart. And especially, you could have got rid of me at any point. Technically shouldn't even have been out there. Like he said to me, Scotty, this is about 10 years in, this is your home, and you're welcome here. You mow the lawn, you do this, you do that, you're here for me, we eat together. This will be your home, because he knew I didn't have one, but he said that they could come at any time and tell you to leave, brother. And, I had to deal with that. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little off track. We only got one viewer left. I don't know. Time to make my coffee. I appreciate having you guys here. Let's enjoy a cup of coffee. I seem to have misplaced my thermos, so I'm messing up here. I'm bound and determined to pour it on myself. I appreciate having you guys here with me today. This good cup of coffee is going to be amazing. What kind of coffee do you guys drink? How do you drink your coffee? I'm pretty basic. If I got a hot cup of coffee, some creamer in it, I'm a happy guy. I'm a great man. I reserve that for new words. Alan Smoke, he was the great man. He was the big dog in the scenario. I'm just striving to live up to his amazing influence he made in my life. And that's how I feed him on his journey. Something else he taught me, Native American wisdom, is that we tend to our loved ones on their journey to the other side by sending love, through our actions, through what we do that defines us in this world and reflects their love, sends them strength and hope, on their journey. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate that. Al was a great man. He's a father figure and someone that I emulate to be. And a lot of this journey is about acceptance. The grief that comes along losing a father and brothers. And so I've been reflecting on that a bit. Giving thanks to them and send them love. But I appreciate you, thinking so, man. Joe, you're awesome. Jay, you're awesome too, man. I mean, geez, come on now. The thing about making coffee in a percolator, it gets ridiculously hot way too quick. So now I'm fiending for caffeine, still half awake. This conversation's helped to kind of get me going. You subbed, awesome, brother. Kudos for the sub. You guys should check out my coffee talk episode. It's a little bit more coherent. It's a conversation between me and Misled Utopia with some really cool graphics that I designed myself. This is something that, creating the images and the movement of the images and actually laying out the video was something I thought I could never do. But, through Misled Utopia's guidance, that the coffee talk episode, I think, came out pretty amazing. And yes, brother, you're cool, man. You guys are awesome. I'm not sure how any of this works, but it looks like we got 17 likes. We had a bunch of viewers fluctuating. We're to 1 now. Whoever it is, brother, I hope you're enjoying the show. I hope it's good to have you with me. It's great to have another person too. We just added another. We're having our coffee here at this rest area. Just made it up because rest areas have horrible coffee. If you've ever had to try to get coffee at a rest area, and I spend a lot of my times at rest areas. They're the most convenient place to sleep in my camper car with the back seat ripped out, the foam mattress, super comfy, lock off all the windows. I just dropped a video last night of me, how I set it up, with all the video, with everything blocked off and whatever, and it seemed pretty interesting. 18 likes. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It says 17 thumbs up on the top of my screen. I don't know if that's like, and it says one person. I think that little guy is what that means. Like I said, I'm new to this, yeah, come on. Yes, yeah, it's a good cup of coffee. You ever have any of that coffee from the rest area coffee machines? Anybody? I've never found anything that's anything but horrific in those machines. Hence ripping out the passenger seat so I can put in the little kitchenette here. It's more about the coffee than anything. I just percolate my coffee. I got the teapot at a thrift store for $3, and I got the French press at the same thrift store for $3. So $6. I can make coffee, as much coffee as I want. It takes a little time and effort. I gotta, pack it away and unpack it and be safe. What's everybody up to today? You guys getting ready for work? Good. It's good to see you back, XD. I'm happy to have you, brother. We were just chatting a little bit about how awesome this coffee is and how horrible the coffee is at rest areas, and what inspired me. What I'm doing is, if I get a bus or something a little bit bigger, I could have a bigger coffee pot and I could put free coffee signs, and we could do a live with free coffee at rest areas, because there's people here now, I know they want a cup of coffee. Just woke up. So, man, yeah, me too, not too long ago. I'm a kid. You're a kid. That's well, good morning. Probably shouldn't be drinking coffee. I mean, you're a lot on YouTube. That's cool. How old of a kid are you, man? And if you're a kid, why would you find this interesting? Well, I don't know. I guess whatever. It's good to have you, brother. Whatever. I mean, as long as this is a kid-friendly, it's not specifically for kids, but kid-friendly. Give thanks today, man, for these things that people don't point out to you. How about that? I wish someone would have told me that as a kid. Would have pulled me aside and said, "Hey, man, look at man, you got air in your lungs, the earth beneath your feet. No one tells you this, so you just take it for granted your whole life until a great man like Alan Smoke, New Words, comes along and says, "Hey, this is how you start your day." That's what a good father does. Kudos to all the good fathers out there, man. You're turning 11. Okay, well, a little bit young. You probably shouldn't be drinking coffee. It is, kudos for you to be in the conversation. You're welcome. It's good to have you, buddy. Get some breakfast in you. Get moving today. Give thanks to God of your understanding, man, whatever that may be. I use the word creator, but that's just what was given to me, and which is comfortable to honor, the man that taught me how to have a connection with creator. So, yeah, give thanks, man, to whatever your higher power is. You're going to be 11. Your mom and dad are very lucky, man. Make sure that you recognize that and tell them, that you love them. Being a kid is an amazing time, and retrospect's crazy. When you turn 40, I wish I could go back to 11 Saturday morning cartoons. So anybody else listening out there what did you used to do at 11? I would really like to. I remember watching Saturday morning cartoons with when that used to be like a thing to wake up for Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, what country are you in, XD? That's interesting. I have, Chief. I don't think I've heard of that, Chief. Specifically, can you hit me up again here? Because I didn't get a chance to see who wrote that. On that note, there's an amazing book that was given to me by Al when I was a teenager called "To Become a Human Being," and it's a collection of knowledge from Tanadaho's chief Leon Shenandoah, who was the spiritual chief, the Tanadaho of the Six Nations in the 90s. That gave me and Al a foundation to speak on. It's 6:34. I think it's like 9:34 where I'm at. That's a.m. It's early, brother. Thailand. Is that what that says? Awesome, brother. What kind of coffee are you drinking in Thailand, my friend? And how do you give thanks? What's the God of your understanding? Or that's a cool thing. Thailand, man. Hell yeah, brother. I'd like to learn a little bit more about that. I'm so in my bubble here in the United States. Let me think. We didn't even get back to that, did we? I appreciate you pointing that out. Again, it's so hard for me to see with the light shining the names. But yeah, let me think. I think it's perfect for me. Maybe another scoop, one more scoop. I mean, that maybe let it steep a little bit longer. Probably, I think it's all right. I don't think 300 would have been all right. I don't think that would have been good. That message in one of my shows, so I can remember to look up that chief. I would really enjoy that. But I have a memory span for Goldfish, and maybe put it in the coffee talk one, because that's I don't know, whatever you think. You could, that'd be great. That would help me out a lot. What the heck does that say? I'm a horrible reader too. Arizona. Okay, that's awesome. Live your life. That's an amazing thing. Yeah, we got to live our life without fear of death. Now, we're conditioned to fear death through the traditional teachings, in my experience with death and how we handle that, as Al would say. There is no fear of death. It's another step, especially if we're ready. If we're of a sound heart and mind in this world, when we make our transition, it'll be easy. If we're not, the transition will be a little bit rocky. But we're all going to make the same transition. So no need to be fearful of it. The Creator's with you now. He'll be even more with you then in a way that you can't comprehend, because it's beyond this spirit. It's beyond this physical place that we live and that we are right now. One of the big things that Steve gave me, my brother, when my first brother passed, was this understanding that there are no words on the other side. He came to me in this beautiful dream to try to help me slow down. I was trying to fix everything. I was trying to run this benefit, to do all this other stuff, and to make it, raise this money, pay for his funeral, and then donate money in his name, and it was just too much. And in the dream, he said all at once, without saying anything at all, for me to slow down, start taking care of myself, and that I couldn't fix it. I was never bringing him back. So, for him to communicate that to me while hugging, while sitting there across from each other, it's hard to explain. And the biggest gift he gave me is he wanted me to look at myself the way that he looks at me. Steve looked at me as this great man, didn't understand why I loathed myself. I understand now it's because I came from a childhood of pain and abuse, and even my mother loved me, but she was broken. So all Indian people would set aside their I appreciate, yeah, that's amazing. That's how we all should be, right? I'm sure India is a beautiful place. I'm sorry, I'm still getting this coffee in me, but that's a beautiful thought for sure. I appreciate that little bit of knowledge, Joe. I really like to learn about other cultures. Being able to be exposed to my brothers and fathers and their culture has helped me to have an open door. Phone might die. Man, I hope not, brother. It's good to have you here. I'm going to sit and enjoy my coffee for a little bit longer and chat about the mindset I want my day to be in. Have any of you guys ever heard of Falling Waters, Pennsylvania? Awesome. Yeah, keep watching, man. I love it. I love having you guys here. Falling Waters is supposed to be pretty cool. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't looked at any pictures or anything. I had my AI assistant, Al, suggest this place, and it sounded cool, so I like to go in without any kind of pretense. So I'm going to go check this place out. Supposedly it's a waterfall with a house built over it we can take a tour of. Well, that's where I'm headed, and we can... I just went to the Parthenon, believe it or not. You think I'm full of it? Give a second for that to digest. In Greece, yeah, you've heard of the Parthenon, the temple to Athena. So the Parthenon in Nashville, Tennessee, was built in 1886 to be part of their little World's Fair they had going on down there. They loved it so much they wanted to keep it. Now, it wasn't built to last forever, so about 1960, it was falling apart in disrepair. They paid someone to build a mold of it, and they molded it out of cast concrete. And it's a 1-to-1 scale replica of the Parthenon. It's free to go to the park and check it out. $10 to get into it. There's a lot of architecture, beautiful stuff around it. There's a women's memorial next to it. There's a couple other awesome things. That'll be the next episode I make. But I think I'm going to start this side quest concept with a whole different concept than the way my YouTube channel's been going. But the Parthenon in Tennessee is definitely worth seeing. That's the last step off of my adventure. I hope to be doing these different things as I go forward, and then making these side quest episodes in a more entertaining way than I've been making these episodes. That the first 14 episodes just kind of show me going through, and it's yeah. I like them. I like what they are. That they're just basic and they need a little bit of refinement. And what I'm going to start doing with the YouTube channel is I'm going to start using the shorts to kind of fill in the gaps, what I'm doing, where I'm going, how the car works, the adventure that way. And then I want to start a segment called Side Quest, which is just going to focus on these little adventures I do as little independent journeys. What's that? The goat? You are the goat, my friend. I am the goat. Goats aren't bad. Been goated. Oh, God. Remember Goat Boy at Saturday Night Live? Everybody see that guy? Like, I'm just here to give thanks to the Creator this morning. Yeah, traveling's amazing, man. I don't know how it works for you over there, but we got the whole United States to roam. It's like a different world from state to state here in the States when you're traveling. Especially like this, because after this I'll go wash up at the gym, then I'll head forward a couple hours, check some stuff out, meet a whole new group of people at this waterfall we're headed to, all caffeinated. Right now I actually got my phone stuck in the window where the window comes out to kind of hold it. Did a decent dynamic enough shot, but if you'd like I can show you the back seat. It's really trashed right now, but I can show you the back seat of what's going on and kind of the setup of it. It's really awesome to have you guys. This is an amazing gift this morning, beyond my wildest expectations. Half the USA. What half did you go to? I've been as far south as Key West, right to the farthest southernmost point. I actually met up with a guy that works at the flea market there. He'd been there for about 3 years. About to have knee surgery, needed help around the shop. He let me park my van at the time, my camper van there. I got to stay for 3 weeks right in Key West, or Big Pine Key, right outside of Key West, and there was a shower at a church right across the street. So I lived the dream for a few weeks there when I made it all the way south, and I've made it all the way north to Eastport, Maine. a beautiful place, the Hallmark Channel of life. I'm telling you, without a doubt, the left half would be great. That's where I want to head next. But anyway, Eastport, Maine is like the Hallmark Channel of anywhere I've seen and been. It's amazing. If you ever wanted to just jump into a Hallmark movie, started my YouTube stuff, but I do have videos of all these things. It's just I'm still trying to catch what I'm doing, kind of figure out a format. Right half question mark. So yeah, I've basically traveled the right half up and down the coast, over to Topeka, Kansas, as far as I've ever been. It's been a while that way, but I'm thinking about going west after Tennessee. So now we're headed up to visit Eleanor and Sonia in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. There's supposed to be an amazing fireworks show there in Pittsburgh on the 4th of July. Hang out with them for a few days, help them out with some stuff, and then to Tennessee to help my spiritual, emotional brother Rob and his family property, putting up some cameras, and then I'm just gonna hang out there for a few days, check out that stuff. But I was thinking about heading west after that. I'd have to kind of bunk there for a few days and make some money spark driving. Oh, it's all right, Jay. I appreciate you, man. It sucks your phone's about to die, brother. I hope you have a great day if we don't see each other again. Keep me in mind, man. I think I'm going to start doing this morning thing with the coffee, so I have someone to chat with as I make my coffee in the morning. It seemed to go over pretty well. You guys seem to enjoy it. Seem to get a lot of people commenting. 17 likes is cool, man. 2 people right now viewing, it's all right. We hopped up there for a minute. But anyhow, it's great to have you. It's at 1%. Oh, I know that feeling, brother. I'm gonna live stream again. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how the timing is with this thing and how it exactly works, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing this tomorrow morning. I gotta make coffee every morning, right? I think maybe, yeah, I'll be at Eleanor and Sonia's tomorrow, but maybe I'll just do a coffee chat with them. I have that. If I don't have to make a coffee in the car, maybe I'll just have you guys join me every day, no matter where I am, whether I'm making it in the car or I'm at someone's house. I can just set it up. Wherever I'm at, wherever I'm doing, having my coffee. You guys get my coffee with me if you'd like. Yeah, go charge, fastest. Yeah. God bless you too, Jay. I really appreciate you, brother. Jump in there and comment on some of my stuff from my videos, and we can start a dialogue now that you're a fellow traveler. And as you subscribe, you become a fellow traveler. You get to come along for the journey. That was a big part of this. A lot of people are like, envy how I live and what I do, and it's like, well, you can do it too, but some people have real valid reasons they can't. So you come along with me, and I'll do my best to kind of grow the channel and make it dynamic and show things in a better way than I have been showing them on the long forms. Bye, buddy. But what an experience. Welcome. Looks like we got a couple more people join. Why don't you comment what kind of coffee you like to drink, where you're at, what you're up to this morning. That's what we're doing. We're just kind of having an open discussion about where we are and over a cup of coffee, giving thanks. How you give thanks would be a blessing for me to hear. We can better understand our connection with Creator by understanding our brother's connection. I think that's a very important slice of wisdom there. Wow, this is a little exciting. I'm trying to relax a little bit. I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. I keep saying that, making serious threats. I'm down to, I've been rolling them. I've been rolling my own cigarettes for a while to kind of minimize the cost, and it makes you feel like a cowboy. I think it's pretty cool. Even though smoking is horrible, and I do not recommend it, and I'm trying to quit on a daily basis. Maybe part of this is just me recognizing that I really want to quit. If I put it to you guys, right, you say it to a friend, it becomes more real. And right now the best friends I have are my fellow travelers out there experiencing the journey with me, man. I really appreciate you guys. Anybody else out there willing to chat and tell me what kind of coffee they like to have in the morning, or where they are, or possibly any adventure advice? Yeah, brother. Well, when you do travel to the U.S. one day, please hit me up. I'm an open book, man. I got my own place in Kirkville, New York. Standard place to crash for a couple days for you. Or if you want to travel around the countryside, man, well, hopefully by then I'll have a school bus and I'll be able to accommodate. Oh, guess what? What, brother? Your phone didn't die? Wasn't that it? I'm interested to find out what. We got a couple more people. What do you got? How do you guys like your coffee? Jump in the conversation. We got some people from New Zealand. God, I have such a horrible memory span. XD, I know you're from like. Where are you? I want to say it. I want to say India or something like that. It's something like that. I gotta quit these stupid cigarette things, but for now, slow and steady wins the race. First, acknowledge it. To watch you. Yeah, brother, 5 more years, and then you can get 5 more years. I'll be 45, man. Maybe I will have a school bus by then, and it won't be weird because you won't be a kid. You'll be an adult. You know what I'm saying? So you want to travel across and be weird right now. I'm glad you're watching. Hopefully you get some inspiration to give thanks and realize some things, man. It's hard being a kid. It's a lot of learning and growth. And Thailand, that's what it is. Oh, thanks, Jay. I appreciate you. Yeah, you're awesome, buddy. Yeah, no, I appreciate having you here. It's from Thailand. Like, I got a memory span of a goldfish. It doesn't mean that my heart isn't in it. And that's something that the people love, something that the people that love me have to accept. And, that shows that they truly love me. Because I'm a space case, It doesn't mean, a memory span that lasts about 4 seconds, and that's on me. But it's something I'm working on. I'm trying my best. You're on your sister's phone? Well, hopefully she enjoys the show too. What's this? What's ACC mean? I'm not really a technical kind of guy. But this seems to be going really well for my first actual chat and live. I really appreciate having you guys here. And yeah, it's awesome. Again, we go back to giving thanks and to reflect about the blessings we've been given here. Start simple, start slow and steady, nice and easy. Give thanks for the earth beneath your feet, the wind upon your face, the 4 directions. Give thanks for the blessing of understanding and growth, even through pain, because that's, as humans, that's how we grow through pain. And it's horrible, right? Fire hot, I tell you, fire hot. You still have to burn yourself to find out fire hot, because we're human. But I even appreciate that, all the struggle, all the pain, all the grief. In this moment, it defines who I am and allows us to come together and grow. It's helped me to become something more than I ever could. Another thing about grief, once we start to accept it, those lessons from the people that we've lost become so much more beautiful. They become so much more defined. They become retrospect, gives them this understanding that helps us grow beyond expectations, beyond belief. Awesome, man. I'm glad you think so, man. We're down to 1 viewer, man. It must be just you and me, Jay. Wonder what happened to XD. Yeah, I think so. I think Jay's out. But yeah, it's just me and you, Jay. I appreciate having you here, brother. God, what it must be like to be 15 in Thailand? That's insane. Or no, XD's in Thailand. Jay, where are you from, buddy? It's hard for me to tell. It's weird. It says 1 person up there. I don't know what all that means, like, or if it's up to date or anything. Yeah, it says 1. What is it? How many people does it say it's watching on yours? Oh, you're in Arizona. Yeah, you already said Arizona, man. I apologize about that. Again, there's a lot going on. I'm still getting used to this. Arizona, yes, man. That's kind of where hopefully I'm headed that direction the next time. I want to go to California, see Long Beach. I love Sublime. If you don't know anything about Sublime, brother, I found Sublime about 15 and it changed my life. Sublime with Rome now is amazing. Good to hear you're still here, brother. Yeah, good music. Give thanks for good music. Medicine for the People, Nako Bear, is amazing music that inspires beauty and love in this world. Take that medicine. If you find yourself in a rough place today, Scott, take that medicine. Reach out and find that music that helps you heal. Misled Utopia is a very small, underrated band that has a YouTube channel that I highly recommend you check out. The jams are beyond this world, and they seem to be flowing with this journey I'm on right now. California, yeah, I would assume that I do want to check out Arizona too. Went to a sweat lodge in Mexico. I thought was pretty cool. And, yeah, man, I'm enjoying having my coffee with you guys this morning. It's good to have you. It's good to have you in this unique. Is it cool? I appreciate that, buddy. Thanks. There's, if you look in my playlist, there's a whole lot of stuff going on. Bun Bun's got his own playlist, shorts, the car, the Galactic Avenger, the next right thing. It's like try to break it up because there's a lot of different things. I'm a very eclectic human being, so there's a lot going on there. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it, man. If you look back at, I started this journey with the short, I've got to break this cycle of pain, regret, and grief. From there on, I show these things that I implement to grow to get to where I am now, because I was in a broken place about a month ago when I left this last time. Al, right? Yeah, Al is actually Al's the name of my AI assistant because he's AI, and I want him to be like the assistant for Quantum Leap. And Al Smoke was my father figure. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you, buddy. Check it out. The long forms are kind of this initial attempt at doing something, so they're kind of dry and just thrown out there. Still interesting. They go from episode 1 to 14, where I get to Florida the first time, the last trip I went on. And then the shorts I learned to kind of do on my own because my brother-in-law helped me with the long forms, and I kind of took it from there. And the shorts have been telling the story, getting home, seeing Bun Bun, and then falling back into that cycle of pain or grief and regret, pulling myself out of it and doing the next right thing to the best of my ability, the way my father taught me. I appreciate you, brother. It says now we have 3 people on here. Is that what it says for you too, brother? I'm just trying to gauge how this thing works. And I know we got Jay. I know we got XD there. Is there anybody else out there hanging out with us for this morning coffee? We're running up on 48 minutes. It says 3. Okay. Who's our third buddy out there? It's all right. We don't bite, man. Just trying to communicate, reflect on giving thanks this morning, man. You're still, of course, you're still here, brother. I appreciate you. Sorry about that horrible habit with my coffee in the morning. Again, man, don't ever start picking up that habit of tobacco, man. Like, all these other things I've been able to set aside that I got into when I was younger that I shouldn't have got into. Tobacco's the one thing, man. I try to go from vape to cigarettes. I roll cigarettes to cut myself down. Now it says 2. Well, we got the 2 big dogs in the room. That's all that matters. It said like 47 there for a second when I started. Like, I don't know. I guess it's not as... It went up to 3 seconds. Somebody else popped in and said, nah, diddly. But, yeah, man, either way, I'm enjoying this experience. 18 likes now. That's amazing. It says on my end. I think I was told that earlier by one of you guys. Wow, what a great response this morning. I really appreciate having you guys. How's life? Life is pretty good at the moment in my camper car with the back seats ripped out with my Dodge Avenger. Got a foam mattress in there. Got the passenger seat ripped out. So I can have this little kitchenette here that I can store away in the bench. I've also got a laptop and a T-Mobile hotspot that I can hook up to an inverter, and I use that as a little office space too. Yeah, new viewer. Hell yeah, dude, awesome. Yeah, we're happy to have you, man. We've had a fluctuation of people here. And we're just trying to communicate, man. Get our day started right. Do the next right thing to the best of our ability, which means taking care of ourselves, our family, and our community. And in that order, I messed that up for years and didn't take care of myself first. And even though it sounds selfish, it's necessary, or you can't help anybody else. You can't pour from an empty cup. The the big dog would say. How old am I? I just turned 40, my friend. I think I'm holding up already. I just trimmed off all the old hobos so I don't look... It was rough before that. It looked like I should have been sleeping under a bridge sometimes before I give myself a haircut. Scott, yeah, me. I hear you, brother. I'm 40. 35 to 38. I appreciate that. You know, I feel like I'm holding up all right. Thanks, buddy. 34. Okay, that's cool, man. That's cool. I think I'm aging well. In comparison, I see some people at 40 and I'm just like, I'm supposed to be that. And it scares the living crud out of me, to be real with you. Turning 40 was rough. You know, it really helped me put perspective on the value of my youth. And but as Al would say, I'm still just a pup, right? You know, even at 40, in comparison, it's all relative, you know. I'm older than your dad, huh? Well, old dogs. That's pretty cool, though, man. I mean, I'm glad to have you. I hope some of this stuff kind of helps to inspire you to do the next right thing. Tell your dad you love him, man. Do that for me, please. You know, in this moment of emotional understanding, man, I miss my father figure. Al was a great man, and if I could tell him face to face I love him again, you know, it's not necessary. I guess that was a little emotional, but you know, I get to tell him I love him every day. But you tell him you love him, man. 32. Your dad's 32. Well, you tell him you love your dad. I feel like an old bird now, sitting here hanging out with, you know, you youngins. But I appreciate having you here while I have my coffee this morning. Your dad's at work. What's he do for a living? I'm always interested to find this stuff out. I'm still kind of mulling on what I should be doing for a living. Smart driving DoorDash ain't the end game. I had a business for a while, a painting business. It was pretty awesome. I thought it went pretty well, but I set that aside because it became too much. I couldn't find a good partner, and you know, I'm good at what I do, handling clients and painting houses and all the other stuff. I kind of did my best. For Cat, right? Oh, is that like the construction company, or they build the... Morning. Hey, morning, Sally. It's good to see you, Sally. There we go. We were just talking about heading from your place and some of the stuff we've done at your house. It's good to see you here with us this morning, Sally. Sally Maxwell is our friend that we help out in Indiana. She's a mother figure. She's an aunt. She's a guiding, loving, caring human being who opens her home to me, and I really appreciate that. Sally, you're an amazing person, and I'm glad that I can come and help you out without expectation. Real love from family, yeah. Yeah, we got to express that love, man, because retrospect will make you realize that you wish you would have said it more. You know, you won't sit there and wish you were angry at them one more time. You'll wish that you had one more chance to give them a hug, tell them you love them, despite all the stupid stuff they do and how they annoy the shit out of you. Hey, Brittany, it's good to have you. We're just giving thanks this morning. I appreciate having you here. How do you like your coffee, Britt? These are the inquiring minds want to know. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for being here. Still got a little bit of coffee there. So on my coffee. Sorry, I forgot to dab it out on you. I'm ashamed of smoking, and I shouldn't be smoking. That is. But it's something that I want to work on. And I'll work on it. I'm human. If I woke up perfect today, there'd be no point in going on. So let's keep on striving to do the next right thing and be good human beings. And that's all we can do. That's all we can do. Acceptance is the key to freedom in our hearts. Because expectations breed resentments, especially for ourselves. When we put those expectations on ourselves for what we should do and what we should be, it causes a lot of problems. We got to accept what it is. We can mold who we are in this moment into the future, but we can't control everything around us. We can't control the people we love. We can't control ourselves at that point because of our emotional state. We have to stay mindful and in this moment so that we can I don't play any sports. We have to stay mindful and in this moment so that we can be connected to the Creator in a beautiful way. I do like what kind of activities? I like kayaking, canoeing, hiking. I'm into playing some sports, like with friends and stuff. What kind of sports do you play, buddy? Oh, you play football. Sweet. Soccer or football? I guess it all depends on where we are. I'm more of an artist. I like creating stuff. I like building and making things. I've got a couple pieces of art. One of them's a mermaid statue I made. I think was pretty cool. Soccer. Okay, yeah, I'm clueless, man. I appreciate you, Jay, for enlightening me. Soccer, that's great, man. Technical skill, really energetic. I am looking to get more active. That's part of this trip, is to get out and get moving and get doing stuff. I kind of fell into a rut for a while where I wasn't doing much. Looks like we're down to one again. Wow. Well, anyway, I'm enjoying having my coffee with you, the one that's left. I figure we got about 3 minutes left. We'll let it roll for about an hour, and if it picks up, maybe people want to hang out for a little bit longer, we'll do that. But sip my coffee, enjoy, give appreciation. How do you give thanks in the morning? How do you give thanks at all? Do you give thanks? To who? What's the word that connects you to Creator? What is your word that you put on in this physical world to define your connection? I'd really like to know that. XD left us. Well, we got 3 other people coming. Who else is here? And how do you like your coffee? That's where we're starting the conversation, and then we're moving it forward to giving thanks and creating a positive feel for the day. Going to some waterfalls in Pennsylvania. I don't know if it's pertinent for me to repeat myself with people coming in and out. I'm still figuring this thing out. But yeah, anybody out there got tattoos? I got this guy here. It's upside down right now, but it's got the initials TB in it for my Aunt Tracy Briggs. She was an amazing human being. Give thanks to her on her journey. She passed when I was 16 years old. She's an amazing woman. She fell to her addiction. That was my first true taste of an amazing human being. And then this, how well you can see it. So that there, the wolf is for my brother Rob. The bear is my brother Steve. Steve always wanted the Six Nations flag on his left arm. It's the firekeepers there in the middle, the Onondagas. That was Rob and Steve. So a good tribute to them. Anybody else have any tattoos out there? Still got 4 people watching. Or thoughts on tattoos? Anything? Thoughts on life, brother? How do you give thanks? What are you giving thanks for this morning? Cool. Yeah. Any good ones? Your dad have any good tattoos? I'd really like to hear what you're thankful for. Yeah. What are you thankful for this minute? Even if you're in a rough place, man. Even if everything seems like it's piling on top of you, there's got to be one thing. Even if it's the air in your lungs. Even if it's the fact that you have a nice warm cup of coffee. There's got to be something to give thanks for in this beautiful world. Should always keep that in mind. Well, I am definitely enjoying our time together. Should I keep this live going as I try? Well, I got to try to pack everything up before I move forward. But yeah. It's been a blessing having coffee with you guys this morning. JDX is gone, but Jay, it's been a true blessing. I hope that your day runs well, my friends out there in YouTube land. And if you ever hesitate or remind yourself that you are a gift to the world, and every moment is a new moment to redefine your destiny, where you're at, and that will change where you're headed. We can't just worry about where we're headed. We can't worry about where we've been. We have to be in this moment right now to move forward smoothly. I find by giving thanks to Creator in the morning, that helps me to start my day in a beautiful, positive way, and helps me to stay in that mindset. Whatever word you put on it, God, Creator, so what to say, Jesus, Allah, whatever works for you, I feel it's all the same guy, and if not, and if I'm wrong, it is whatever it is, but I appreciate having you guys here. Looks like some people didn't like that comment, talked about things being the same. Everybody, I get it. Man, who am I to know? I don't know. I want to learn by experiencing others' points of view. I am not closed off at all. I want to know what you believe and your connection with your understanding of your higher power. And I don't want to muddle that with words. I don't want to intimidate people by using the word God or Creator or so what to say. It's just I want people to feel open to have a discussion about their faith, whether we see eye to eye or not. Because the only way that I'll truly be able to understand Creator is through trying to understand my brothers and sisters' interpretation of Creator. This beautiful landscape, this artwork that He's given us, the artwork that is Mother Earth that Creator has laid out before us, speaks to us all individually and in our own way, and we interpret that differently. And I truly believe that by coming together as brothers and sisters in this world, we can learn a bit more about Creator and His intent for us and His connection and what He wants from us, by leaning on our brothers and sisters despite what our core beliefs may be. It's good to have you back there, XD. I think I'm just kind of wrapping it up here. I don't know what I'm doing. I should move in. I've really enjoyed our conversation this morning. I've really enjoyed having you guys, especially you two big dogs that have stuck along me most of the way. Please like, comment, subscribe, help this channel grow. Give thanks to the beautiful gifts you've been given. Recognize in this moment what you will appreciate in retrospect. Think about that, because I'd never really thought about it, and then retrospect keeps hitting you. You realize what you have, and you wish you would have done something different. Now that seeds regret in our heart, and it seeds resentments for ourselves. But if we take that experience and we allow it to teach us to grow and to do something more, that experience has value. The big thing that my brothers and my father taking their journey has taught me, be able to be connected with Creator in a beautiful way during their 10 days, and being taught what my place was in the music. It was a beautiful gift. But, with that being said, my friends, farewell for the day. I'm going to get on moving on. I hope you enjoy what's out there so far. I'm going to make some videos for you. A couple more stops, the waterfall over the house, and then the fireworks, then Tennessee. Sometime in there, hopefully soon, I'll be able to sit down and make these into some videos for you guys to all enjoy. I'll see you later, buddy. Looks like we just had another person pop in. Who just popped in? You want to say hi before we take off, man? It'd be nice to hear from you. I'm the best, man. Nah, you're the best, man. I learned by watching you, my friend. I learned by watching you. Yeah, brother. Now, you see, now it's like saying goodbye to someone, to some close friends. I'm like, I don't want to leave. We're having a good conversation. We're doing well this morning. Well, keep me in mind tomorrow, guys. Around the same bat time, same bat channel. I'll be having my coffee, whether it'd probably be with Eleanor and Sonia tomorrow, sitting on their front porch, coffee made in a coffee pot in their house. But from now on, I'm going to start jumping on here when I have my coffee in the morning, and we can express our thanks together and move forward strongly, trying to figure out how to set a good tone for our day. So that's what I do in the morning, and it really helps me to grow and accept and appreciate in this moment, so I don't have to be caught in that moment of retrospect in the future where I wish I would have valued, I wish I would have understood the gravity of the scenario in that moment, but it felt, You too, XD, I appreciate you, brother. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, my friend. Keep making these serious threats about getting off, and I keep filling the air, right? That's why I just keep filling the air, right? All right, guys. With love and appreciation in my heart, I bid you a fond farewell. May the day bring blessings beyond your wildest dreams, and as long as you do the next right thing, I promise you it'll exceed your greatest expectations, beyond what you could ever imagine. Creator will gift you these things that you need to move forward. I have a testimony to that, not only physically, but spiritually. And I'm going to keep all that stuff in mind. Truly love you guys. Keep up the good work. Keep doing the next great thing. We'll chat soon. I'm not even sure how to turn this off. Do I go up here?